Well, good Friday afternoon and welcome back to Martin's Koi Pond, Aquatics and Fishing. And we're in front of the 6-foot tank because I thought we'd start with the tank this week and end with the pond, as opposed to as I normally do, starting with the pond and ending on the tank. So what has happened in the tank? Well, firstly, 2 fish have gone out of the tank. There was an odd fantail goldfish in here, a fairly plain one. That's in with the other fancies in the 450 now. So that's gone. And also the Jinrin Ogon, a platinum Ogon, has gone in the pond. I thought long and hard about it and thought he's better off in the pond. He'll grow faster in the pond, even though it's winter and stuff. So he's in the pond. So we now have 3 very distinct setups. We have a single tail goldfish tank, which you're looking at, which is all single tail goldfish. A fancy tail goldfish tank, which is all fancies, and a koi pond that's all koi. Well, apart from 2 golden tench, but we never see them, so. Right, in here we have 3 new additions. So I took 2 out and put 3 new ones in. I had some birthday money, so what better than to buy a couple of cheap, relatively cheap fish. I got 3 really big goldfish from the pond section at King's Lynn Koi, and did me a really good deal on 3, so that they're in the tank. So you've got this big guy here who must be total length about 10 inches. This guy here who's just a little bit smaller, and the white one over there. So, and funny enough, I've named these 3. None of the others in the tank have a name, but I've named the red one Mo, after Mo Salah, who plays for Liverpool. The white one is the biggest, fattest goldfish I think I've ever seen, so I've called that the Barrel. And this guy here, he's got a bit of a limp tail, look, so I'm calling him LT. LT for limp tail. So that's the goldfish update. Now they're getting 2 feeds a day, which seems to be plenty. I think that's plenty enough for them. The tank temperature is now down to 16 degrees and the plecos are still fine. I am keeping an eye on them though, but they're not showing any unusual coloration or any distress. They're feeding. I've got a feeling it probably won't drop much lower. It might hit 14 on the coldest of days, but once we've got the heating on, well, if we can afford to have the heating on, I think it'll warm up a little bit more. So there is a heater, but it's turned off. Like I've said before, this system holds, I worked it out once, it holds 750 litres of water, and that's because in the cabinet below there's a sump filter which holds about 150 litres. And when I do water changes, I've got markings on the side of the tank, so I know exactly how much I take out, and I take out 350 litres at a time, so nearly a 50% water change once a week it gets. So that's the inside fishy update. Like I say, both tanks are down to 16 degrees now, but that's nothing for these guys, they're fine with it. The pond is down to 14 degrees, which hopefully I'll show you tomorrow. I'm not going to go out there now because it's absolutely chucking it down. So I'll catch you tomorrow when I'm doing a little bit of a job on the pond. Welcome back. It's Saturday morning, and as you can see, the temperature's sort of 14.5. So this morning I'm going to pre-winter ready the pond. Basically what that means is all these lights that are around the pond are coming down, and this net, which is stretched out on the garden, which is quite a fine mesh, is going to go over the pond, because I always live in the shadow of these, and that wisteria on that wall drops a hell of a lot of leaves. So I want to keep as many out of the pond as possible. Obviously, if the ones that do go in will go in the skimmer and up the bottom drain, but we'll try and keep as many out as possible. So without further ado, I'm going to crack on with it, get the lights down first, and then get the net over, and then I'll get back to you. Well, welcome back, and the net is fitted. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's all over the pond now. I'm filming from this side because you get too much glare from the other side, but the mesh on the pond is quite small. You see, look, my finger can only just go through, and that means it stops the vast majority of leaves getting in. Obviously, if I need to access the skimmer, I can just take out the pegs that are holding the net down over that side and just reach in and sort it, but hopefully not too many leaves will actually get in. Now, another thing I've done is I've turned off my UV. I don't think I'll be needing that now with nights drawing in so fast. So there's no UV on the pond. Save a bit of electric over the winter, which is obviously the dearest time for electric. So yeah, I'm happy with how that job went. It didn't take me long, and my pond is kind of as winterized as what I do with it. I don't cover it, I don't heat it, I let the fish have a winter. This will be the third winter some of them have had in this pond, so they're used to that. The feeding has dropped off really significantly, so they're just having a handful of wheat germ with garlic twice a day, and that seems to be enough for them. I mean, they're not looking for food now, they're just mooching about. The water's only 14 degrees, so they're not going to be overly active and looking for lots and lots of food. It's quite good how that kind of works with them, how they know as it gets colder they need to eat less and conserve more energy by not swimming around so rapidly. Quite a lot of the times they're just sat on the bottom. There's no problems, there's no parasites in the pond that I'm aware of. They're not flashing and flicking and doing anything like that. They're just slowed down with the cooler weather. I'm currently giving the Nexus a boil for its weekly clean. As you can see, the water in there is pretty rank. I will boil it twice. This is always the way I do it, and then replace the water in the pond. uses about 200 or so litres of water doing a double clean, and I can drain it straight to drain with the tap down there. So that being said, just a quick pre-winter update, and I'll catch you in the next one.